You are watching the longest-running episodic television show in history. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
What a night we've got planned for you. I don't know what it is, gentlemen, but something feels different tonight. Bigger than usual.
Hey, our superstars are pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. Let's get this thing rolling.
The Big Red Machine is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of
Clearly
hell.
not expecting this.
Weighing in at
I cannot believe
323
what I am
pounds,
hearing right now.
the WWE
Why would he come out here?
United States Champion.
Why do you think, Saxton? These two can't stand one
From
another.
behind. Look out.
What's Kane got coming to him?
Belly to belly. Vicious. Oh, Kane counters. Straight impact on the throat. Corey, we know Kane does not possess things like empathy, a conscience, or even fear. Will Kane's sadistic side guide him to victory tonight? You bet.
Kane's no regular mortal, Cole. His decades-long trail of broken bodies is a direct result of Kane's love of inflicting unspeakable pain onto others. Tonight, Kane needs to show even more aggression. Oh, God.
Oh, my!
Every success,
Aziz gets the win.
a dominating performance.
The roof just came off this place.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper!
Never get tired of the glorious sound of those bagpipes.
They're not that glorious to me.
Oh, show a little respect, Saxton.
He's a very intimidating opponent.
Piper possesses legendary toughness.
And a legendary mean streak.
The time for talking is over.
Here comes Havoc. The Hot Rod is ready for a fight.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 185 pounds, Junior.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable superstars on the roster.
Absolutely a picture of resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight.
Bitter perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this matchup.
But across the way is the cunning Roddy Piper. In all of WWE, there may be no competitor as wild and, well, rowdy as Hot Rod.
Piper's got fire in his throat and turns the heat up with every word he speaks. Get too close to Hot Rod, you're gonna get burned.
Look at this.
Boom.
Nice. Consecutive attacks, keeping Hot Rod off his game.
Piper needs to be resourceful in this situation.
What's that special something that could give Roddy Piper the extra edge here in this match?
It has to be Hot Rod's uncanny veteran instincts. He just needs to use that experience to outwit his opponent with some crafty offense.
And it's Piper who got burned by that move. Uh-oh, sunset flip, power bomb. Hurricane Rana. He's entered a state of distress now.
He's on his heels, that's for sure. The power bomb.
He gets sent down to the floor. He's taking this to the floor now. Piper gets reversed.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Wow, springboard attack.
Consecutive attacks, keeping Hot Rod off his game.
Every form of offense Piper attempts is neutralized.
Will it be? And the count doesn't even begin.
How? How?
He's got the answer for that one.
Drop kick. His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. Will that stop Hot Rod? Try and end it.
And that'll about do it, folks. Man, that was some match.
You're absolutely right, Cole. What a battle. We'll be talking about that one.
And look who's here, Corey. Arch rivals. Together in the ring. Tension is building.
It is volatile right now in the ring. Suplex City, here we come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar has been a frightening sight. But he returned to WWE in 2021 as a different beast.
Yeah, when Brock Lesnar returned, he wasted no time reinserting himself back into the main event picture.
All Brock Lesnar does is what Brock Lesnar wants to do.
I've talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there is one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same.
Because you go to Suplex City. The Bruiserweight.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
They talk about having it, Corey. This kid has it.
Intangibles, the skill set, the entitlement. Pete Dunne believes everything belongs to him, and he'll take it forcibly if he has to.
Corey, what does it mean to be in the ring with the Beast incarnate?
Simply put, Cole, it means doom for any athlete across from him.
You might not be far off. When Lesnar goes on the offense, there's little that can slow the Beast down.
But then there's Pete Dunne, a competitor who comes to the ring tonight with a bad attitude and bad intentions for his opponent.
Yeah, and as mean as Pete Dunne looks right now, I promise, the Bruiserweight will look twice as nasty once he starts going to work on the opposition.
Brock Lesnar's sheer physical ability may be completely unmatched in WWE history. How do you possibly compete against an opponent of Lesnar's size and strength?
There's no guarantee for bringing Brock down, but one thing's for certain. You can't hold anything back. You have to give this match everything you have and then some if you're going to have even a hope of finding victory.
He has him now.
Well, this will damage your back. Now, trampling the opposition. Back first. Big knee, and right between the shoulder blades.
Going for the...
Dunne takes him up and down with the X-Plex. We've arrived. It's about time for the bitter end.
Can that finish the Beast off?
2. And this one is over.
What a great win for this superstar.
Incredible victory.
Hard-fought matchup, and it looks like, yeah, I like that. A little sign of respect.
Maybe not.
What a sore loser.
Beware the Phantom.
As if The Undertaker could somehow become more scary, the mask does just that.
I am not confident about the fate that awaits The Undertaker's opponent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley. Weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker!
A scared hush has come across this arena.
We've seen The Undertaker withstand attacks from the biggest monsters in WWE history, yet keeps pressing forward to claim even more souls.
Like something out of a horror movie, you simply cannot stop The Undertaker.
Well, his opponent better have a silver bullet, a steak, a cross, and some garlic if they want to survive this.
Byron, out. Get out of the booth, take off your headset, leave. Leave, because The Miz can't stand nerds.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Seriously, show this guy some respect for once in your life.
I respect everything The Miz has accomplished inside the ring here at WWE. His personality, on the other hand, leaves a little bit to be desired.
He's the greatest man on the planet. He's accomplished everything in his career. Reality television star.
Yeah, and his ego is his worst enemy.
Love him or hate him, The Miz has earned his place here in WWE.
And found plenty of awesome fame and fortune along the way.
True, and tonight he's eager to show everyone just how awesome he is inside the ring.
You truly can't overstate that he's facing some tremendous opposition tonight in The Undertaker, a superstar who's taken many forms over his long career, but has remained one of the most intimidating opponents in this industry. Defeating the dead man will be a steep hill to climb.
Looking to hurt him here. Oh my God, shoulder breaker.
That could cause long-term damage.
Snapping the neck.
Face first off the knee. Undertaker really is an awe-inspiring and intimidating presence in the ring. Do you think he gets inside his opponent's head a little?
Absolutely, Cole. Even the bravest superstars are going to be shaken in their boots just a little bit when you face the dead man. And Taker knows how to leverage his opponent's fear into a winning strategy.
Snapmare driver plants him. There's the backbreaker, neckbreaker.
Uh-oh. Side effect! Snapmare driver!
Face first.
Laying in those shots in the corner. That is attacking with malicious intent. Undertaker moves just in time.
Wasting absolutely no respect on his opponent.
Maybe that will shut him up.
Precision attacks being launched by The Miz.
Taker needs to rise again.
Who won the race? Charlie's horse. Here it comes.
Skull-crushing finale. The Miz had it measured.
There's 2. And that's all she wrote. Many would consider this an upset, Byron.
Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar, but he definitely earned it.
Yeah, look at it. His opponent, sore loser.
Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
And now the celebration can begin. .6'4", over 550 pounds.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the land of the rising sun. Weighing in at 558 pounds. The 24/7 champion, Yokozuna.
What makes Yokozuna so scary is his ability to use his massive frame or surprising agility to earn the win in any situation.
Well, that ability, Corey, has earned Yokozuna victories over all-time greats like Bret the Hitman Hart, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and The Undertaker. A very focused look on the face of Yokozuna right now, who no doubt is ready for battle.
I suggest Yoko's opponent take heed of the ominous warning, Banzai.
The toughest SOB in WWE history.
I got a premonition we're about to see some mud holes stomped and walked dry before our very eyes.
And his opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
A multi-time world champion, former King of the Ring, first 3-time Royal Rumble winner.
The Texas Rattlesnake is synonymous with truly epic main event brawls.
And I think we're about to see another one of those main event brawls here tonight.
Many believe Stone Cold is the greatest of all time. It is hard to think of a WWE superstar who dominates the ring quite like Yokozuna. The sumo style of the man from the land of the rising sun is only overshadowed by his impressive agility.
The nearly 600-pound behemoth has to be one of the most imposing superstars to ever step into the ring.
I'll second that, Corey.
With all that said, if there's anyone on the planet who doesn't need incentive or provocation to throw fists, it's Stone Cold.
When you hear that glass crashing, you know you're in for a long night and a brutal fight.
Cover up, Saxton.
Fights back again. His shoulders are down.
And there's the kick out. He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Counter! And now there's an opening.
Oh, man.
Oh, and a big uppercut. Connecting on the DDT. And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Nothing can stop Stone Cold.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist.
Yokozuna manages to counter. He saw it coming, taking advantage. Oh, a flurry of strikes.
And now Austin is just throwing down.
You don't need to give Austin a reason to open up a...
Stone Cold Stunner. Yokozuna's in serious danger. Shoulders down.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
He's in total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course. He's looking a little weary now.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
Stone Cold has taken command.
Yeah, now
From the top. Elbow drop. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Makes him pay with a counter. Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. Stunner!
Austin got it! Austin got it!
2 count. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
Here comes the queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego can be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
She's got an amazing robe.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the Queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on robe duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
And here comes the woman who calls herself the Man.
And from Dublin, Ireland, the All-Star Extreme Wrestling Women's Television Champion, Becky Lynch.
And tonight she squares off against a competitor who, Byron, was once her best friend.
Once best friend, now bitter enemies. You know, you look at all the success Charlotte Flair had here in WWE, all the championship success. Becky Lynch said, listen, Charlotte, I know you've done a lot, but you never did anything to elevate the title the way I have.
And here's Becky Lynch, someone who says, you're going to have to destroy me completely to take away what I've worked for. The Man is here to fight.
And Charlotte Flair, as talented as they come, but still always scheming, always conniving.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's called knowing how to execute a plan, Saxton. Charlotte knows what she needs to secure a win, which, last time I checked, is simply the mark of an expert planner. What you call scheming, others just call high in-ring IQ.
Nicely done.
Ooh!
Right down on the knee.
Knee drop.
Ooh, right to the leg. Ooh, well measured. DDT.
That offense taking a toll on her.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Nito! Man, that hurts. Oh, a shin breaker.
Gonna be hard to walk after that. Pow, what a shot.
Corey, you've been finding Becky's confidence to be a detriment to her approach against Charlotte.
Absolutely. Becky's confidence has devolved. At one point it was an asset. It's devolved into severe delusions of grandeur nowadays. Becky needs the cheers and adulation from the fans, and once the Queen takes that away from her, Becky's confidence will plummet. And then what will the Man do?
I see no problem in Becky's belief in herself. It's gotten her this far, and it could take her even further tonight.
We all know what she's looking to do next.
Charlotte with the boot.
That was the brilliant mind of Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte Flair! Can she bridge into the figure eight? Oh, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, couldn't tap out! And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
This is what Becky Lynch had coming to her. For all of her self-congratulations, it was time for the Man to be humbled by someone who's genetically superior in every way.
You can't fault Becky for coming into this match believing in herself.
No, I do, Byron. The fact is, Becky's arm was worn out from patting herself on the back, and she didn't have the strength to knock out the Queen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
Oh, this can't be good.
What are you talking about? This is awesome.
Yeah, for who?
You know, Big Sexy completely changed the landscape of sports entertainment when he left Monday Night Raw and headed over to WCW. As calculating and controversial as they come.
Nash has next-level power and also next-level tricks up his sleeve.
Kevin Nash, quite simply, knows how to win.
WWE Universe, acknowledge him.
The head of the table has arrived, flanked by his special counsel, Paul Heyman. Reigns has dominated the entire WWE.
And not just dominated physically, but now mentally as well.
Already cemented himself as an all-time great, a multiple WWE and Universal Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, held the Universal title for over a year.
How about 5 WrestleMania main event matches, defeating legends like Triple H, Edge, and The Undertaker.
The man who now leads the bloodline, giving his marching orders to his cousins, the Usos, and his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
A man who used to fight with honor, but now will do whatever it takes to retain his spot at the head of the table.
This is his yard, his table, his industry.
Reigns has always had unparalleled power, agility, and in-ring knowledge, but now he's backed by the brilliant mind of Paul Heyman.
And with the bloodline by his side, Roman Reigns can't be stopped.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, Kevin Nash. And introducing the champion from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this match with the title around their waist.
Here we go with the title on the line. The stakes in this match really couldn't be any higher.
You can tell these superstars are ready to give their all to walk out of here the champion.
They might be limping out of here if this match is even half as intense as I think it might be.
Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Clubbing blow to the back. A nice shot by Kevin Nash. That's absolute power with the vertical suplex.
Flinged across the way.
Backbreaker. Oh, the face has been planted. Military press.
Nash has him.
Oh,
Ooh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
and
How does Roman Reigns' impressive natural in-ring ability factor into this matchup?
Well, to be blunt, Roman was born for success inside the WWE ring. All he really needs to do is trust his instincts and unleash those natural abilities you mentioned. The less Roman overthinks things inside the ring, the more trouble his opponent will be in.
What a reversal by Reigns. Able to reverse.
And Nash expected that. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
big sexy. Thinking about the end. Here it comes.
Jackknife. The title might change hands.
The cover.
Day one of the Kevin Nash era begins now.
Here is your winner and new undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Nash.
Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.
The now former champion obviously not happy with this outcome.
I did not think a title change was in the cards here tonight.